Okay, so on the night, if your dog is scared of fireworks, you might find that providing something like a crate, one like this, or one of the wire ones with a blanket over the top, or even a cardboard box, will give your dog somewhere to hide and make him feel safer.
Could I use a table? If he goes under the table, is that all right?
Basically, give him choices. He'll decide where he feels safest. He obviously likes it in there. But once he's chosen somewhere, leave him there. Don't encourage him out. Definitely don't force him out. If it's a bit inconvenient, it really doesn't matter. It's just a night. Just leave him there, because that's what's helping him to cope with the fear that he's feeling.
On the night, what can I do to help Daniel as well with the fear of the sounds?
Okay, we find that food can help. So what we need to use is a carbohydrate, so something like white pasta with a meat. So white fish or turkey are the best. And if you mix those together and give a nice meal of this sort of late afternoon, it actually has the effect of releasing a chemical called serotonin in the body. And serotonin makes you feel nice, it makes you feel relaxed. It's a bit like you feel after you've had a Christmas dinner. So yeah, just a bit of pasta. Obviously, if your dog has any food sensitivities, have a word with your vet and see if there's any kind of suitable alternative that you can give your dog. But we find that most of them really enjoy it, and it will really set them up for the evening.
Brilliant.
Well, Daniel definitely likes it. I think Poppy wants it for herself.
Poppy doesn't want to share it.
Something else that a lot of people swear by, we're not sure if it actually works or not, but it can't do any harm, so why not give it a go, is actually something called batch rescue remedy. It's kind of a homeopathic treatment, but it's, I say, batch flower remedies, and all you have to do is sort of on the night is put a few drops, 6 or 7 drops, just into a clean bowl of water, and then they can drink it. You can also put it in straight to their mouths, but I wouldn't do that with a fearful dog, just to be on the safe side. Something that you can do with him when he's laying with you is do long strokes just along the length of the body. It has the effect of actually lowering blood pressure and making them feel nice and calm. And if you know anything about Tennington touch, or if you've heard of it, there's an ear stroke. You just literally just stroke along the length of the ear, just gently, and that has the same effect. It makes them feel nice and calm and can help with they're really scared, if you can stop them from wiggling about.
I'm going out on New Year's Eve, so is it all right to leave Daniel on his own at home?
I would say no. If you know that your dog's going to be scared, or if you suspect they're going to be, don't leave them on their own, because they need you there. Also, don't shut them in a room. They might panic and injure themselves, and it's actually not unheard of for dogs to really panic and actually jump through windows. Make sure that he's been out for his wee-wees and his business before it gets dark, because he's not going to want to go out once the fireworks start. You might also find that he'll be really reluctant to actually go on his normal walks, so if that's the case, don't force him to. He can just, play in the garden, play with you in the house, do a bit of training. Don't go for walks, and just wait till it gets quiet again and then resume walking. Earlier we talked about serotonin when we did the meal. Something else that really affects serotonin is sleep. So making sure your dog has a really good night's sleep is going to really help them cope with the fireworks, and also if you're nearby when the fireworks are going off, that's really going to help too. Dogs are social animals, so we find that they sleep so much better if they're actually with people. These guys sleep here, we don't have any problems, they've got really comfy beds and they stay there all night. But if for whatever reason you don't want them in the bedroom, then at least think about having their bed on the landing, and maybe have a baby gate up between the doorway, just so that they stay there. They'll be able to hear you and smell you and see you, and still get the benefits of you being nearby without actually being in the bedroom.